Hey guys, how's it going? It is, what day of the week is it? I'm confused. Wednesday, May 26th, 2021. Pardon me. Get my voice in line here. Anyways, yeah, so yesterday morning, I decided to, I woke up fairly early. I went to bed early that night. Was able to sleep, which was good. So as I look at all these images from the drone that is now toast, when I heard a lot of drone channels say that this is something that is the rule, not the exception. And I heard that, and that these things happen, like as far as accidents, some are recoverable, some you can repair, but it's very normal that this happens. And I think I've had close calls, but nothing really prepares you to when you're like you can't find your drone, and you know it's in that area, but you don't know exactly where it is. So I think I said in the last video basically what had happened. Unfortunately, I don't have I do have the log. It's kind of weird. I was trying to save space, I know, on my phone, because I have an older phone, so I wasn't recording the video, like the low resolution cache video or whatever the hell they call it. I had stopped doing that for a while, and I kind of regret not having that. But the other thing was I didn't have any logs for the day of the accident, and this was towards the end of the day, so I'm not exactly sure why that is. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I really had nothing to go over. But then I've been told that sometimes it's in the form of a file, and that eventually it gets transferred over or something like that. I'm like, like it. I guess it links up to the drone or something. But for this particular instance, I didn't have anything to really go over other than the last position. And the last position kind of isolated a tree, but it, you're relying on GPS, which is not exactly, how would you say, it's not exactly precise. It's I think it's within 100 meters, but I'm not positive on that one. I could be wrong. It could be a little bit less or more, but I'm not. Bottom line was, I wasn't sure. So I didn't find it. I basically went at 6 o'clock in the morning, or I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, an hour earlier than normal. Got myself ready as quick as I can. Had sunlight in the early morning. Got out there. Got ticks all over me again. Thankfully, I don't have any. My son didn't have any from, left over from his encounter with them. But, everything seems fine. Like, no, physically we're fine. But it's like, well, not physically we're fine. Emotionally, it's a whole different story, I guess. So, I contemplated as far as, well, okay, well, now what's next? Yesterday, I was thinking to myself, what do I really want a drone for? Do I really need a drone? And, I look at images like this, and I'm just like, well, yeah, this is why I wanted a drone. And one of the things that they've said all along is flying higher is safer. It sounds weird, but it's true, because That's the number one thing that you get into is obstacles. And what had happened was, and just looking at the escarpment there, say for example, I was looking at the sun, and this is what was happening, is I was trying to get the sunny side, because I still had light, and the sun was setting in the west, and it was much more to the south at this time of year than it would be mid-year. And well, I shouldn't say that. That's the exact opposite. So never mind. Forget I said that. Brain fart. But yeah, so I just usually I've never been in an area where I was at a hill, and hopefully I will never make that mistake again. Because I knew when I went up, I was fine, but I made the mistake of backing up. And I didn't back up far. I was really honing in on the position and getting the right angle, and then I just lost it. I assume I hit a tree. I could have got taken down by a bird. It's still possible. If that's the case, then I got to really watch where the hell I'm basically flying. Because, I mean, unless I'm just going to fly right over my head and play safe and play in 15 meters, I mean, I might as well have a stand on the roof of my car and take pictures from a camera, because, and really, I've never been one to take pictures of trains that much. It's a little bit different from this, because not only do I get the shots, it's not so much that I get the shots, and it's not so much that I have the videos to look back on. It's the screenshots that I have that are rather unique, that I find unique. You don't see those images every day. You don't see what it looks like from areas that you would normally not see. And that's what I liked. So I got to see a lot of things that normally you wouldn't get to see. But like I said, now, I mean, the only two things, I mean, my drone was getting dirty as well. So there's always a possibility that I lost power. I think I have to get myself like really set up properly this time. Like I gotta get my phone set up this time. I haven't ordered it yet. It will be the Mavic Mini 1. I'm not going for the 2. And the reason why there's a couple reasons why I'm not going for the 2. It's kind of weird, because there was a time where I was like, damn, I should have got the 2. But, unless I'm willing to start right from scratch and say, okay, this is what I want to get, I don't think I need to go that way. I don't think getting the 2 is, yes, it's going to give me 10 kilometers of flight range. Well, I mean, I better know what the hell I'm flying for those somewhat, I'm not going to fly 10 kilometers anyways. I mean, I could, but do I really want to fly 10 kilometers? No. Do I want to fly over a kilometer sometimes? Absolutely. I've done it. I've flown just above a kilometer just to get to certain shots, and I know the reception's better. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet or not, but I'm leaning towards getting the 1, only because I already have batteries for it, and the Fly More package is still, I've got the case, I got the Fly More package, I've got the extra blades now. Why change? And I have at least 2 batteries, although they're getting old. That's something I may consider, is just upping the batteries, just getting buying 2 additional batteries, and that way I have 3 brand new batteries, and go from there. But I took some great shots of there was a lot of shots recently that were pretty good, and some of my older shots are pretty good too. So I enjoy the screenshots. I don't go. It's not so much that I take the video and it's there as a treasured memory, and that I go back in time and I see it. I get to post it on YouTube. My son says he goes back and sees it every now and then if he wants to check out something. And just knowing that you have it, I suppose, is better than nothing, knowing, that you have those images. For me, despite my memory not being the greatest, I use my memory. I can remember certain things. And if I can't, I can always, that's when I can always go back. But I've never been really the one to go back into photo albums so much. Although recently, my son brought down pictures of me when I was a kid. So yeah, I started going through those just to show him some things. But other than that, I really don't go back. Having a background and having these kind of images appearing, while I'm, doing something like this. This is kind of cool for me. That's good enough. So, do I really need Do I really need 4K? No, I really don't need 4K because I have nothing. I don't even use 2.7K. I stopped using it. I went right down to 1080. I found it was much better. So, but I think, as far as the cost, yeah, it's a costly mistake. I figure, why not just go and do it? Get it done. There's places I want to be. Of course, I'm going to miss out on this coming weekend, which I also have a long weekend off. But I haven't ordered. Like I said, I haven't ordered it yet. I'm going to talk to my son, see how it goes. Unfortunately, I feel bad because I get to talk to a conductor and I see a cool engine that came in 2 days in a row, freaking NS 911. I'm just seeing the NS and I'm thinking, geez, of all the days or all the times to lose the drone. Yeah, that was, and then I got all excited because I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, I still have it on the phone. No, I don't, because my phone isn't recording. So I don't have anything. I have a little tiny screenshot or something, and I don't even know how to get it, and it doesn't matter anyways. But it's not so much of a screenshot; it's just a flight log. So I don't know what that noise is. Oh, it's raining outside. I was like, what the hell's that noise? But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to talk about. Other than that, I was doing a little bit of work. With the RTS stuff for a while, just working on the graph. I've got most of the schematic done, and the layout as to where I wanted the lights and the push buttons and everything. So that's good. Got to get my hands on some paper because right now I'm using pen and it's not working too well. But the graph paper idea is pretty good because at least I have a layout that basically everything's laying out nicely. So once I have everything set up the way I want it, I'll be able to easily create the CDC display, and then I can go for there. I've been thinking about getting back into certain video games lately too. There's all kinds of weird things that I've been thinking about, like some of the things I miss, like certain video games I miss. Hell, I even thought about going back into trains. I haven't really thought about going back into Run 8. That hasn't really crossed my mind. But I did think about trains the other day, and I thought, maybe I could. But I don't know. I just think some days I want to go back into something just to keep me going in between, but it's one of those things. Oh, Trouble's coming down. I wasn't too sure if I was going to see him tonight. Normally we watch wrestling at 8 o'clock to 10, so I guess he's coming down. See if he remembers. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello. Coming down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm doing a live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to the one podcast. Let's see the chart I was doing.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I have to do. I need a pencil and a sharpener. I got pencils, but I don't have any sharpeners.
I got one. I can bring one down.
Oh, okay. Bring a sharpener next time.
Okay.
So I'm telling, well, nobody because nobody's watching right now, but somebody's watching. Okay, but yeah, the whole thing with the drone. I haven't purchased anything yet.
No.
Now I'm starting to debate between 1 and 2.
Yeah. The one's cheaper, but the 2 does have some advantages.
Well, what do you like about the 2?
Well, what I like the most is the wind.
The wind resistance?
The wind resistance.
Is it better? I don't know.
That's the thing. It doesn't say for the other one, so it makes me feel like it may be a marketing ploy.
Oh, I don't know. There's videos out there we can watch later to see the differences too. I know the range. It uses a different thing. I've heard the battery it doesn't like certain things. Like the battery doesn't like to be fully charged on these other batteries in the 2. And of course I have that Flybore bundle, so I have the charger already.
Yeah.
I already have 2 working batteries. So, I mean, the only difference, I think I would probably purchase a couple more batteries.
Yeah.
And maybe consider retiring the old ones. I don't know.
Possibly, and they're kind of.
I mean, they're okay.
They work for now.
Yeah, they work. They're not out of shape or anything.
No, I think they're just gonna eventually get dirty, or something.
Well, no, they're dirty.
I think they're fine for now.
I just have to clean them. They are a little dirty, which makes me fun. There's a scene of the accident.
Yeah.
I've seen a few shots of that. Over to the right is where I lost that drone.
Yeah,
Right to the
PTSD
screen.
there now.
What?
You have PTSD there.
Oh please! I don't care. No, I want to fly over there. It's
No.
it's the angle. The more I think about it, the more I wish I had gone up just at the side of the road and just said, okay, this is as far as you go, and just set myself a boundary, because you can see how the hill goes up on that way. It goes the same way the other way.
Yeah, it was one mistake.
There. Oh yeah.
There's the best
Now
shot,
give me a better angle, right?
There's
Just
that
right
valley
off.
we were walking in trying to find it and all that stuff.
Well, we were in the valley. We were up to the top.
Well, yeah, we were up to the top, but we came all the way down. We were down in that valley there.
You weren't down in that valley.
Yeah, I was. That was the one valley I was down in with you.
We didn't go in that valley.
Yeah, we did.
That's a very sharp valley. That leads down to the road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
was
went-
down there, but I couldn't go through that, so I had to go back up and went around.
I never went down that valley. I was at the top. We were down further right.
Huh.
No, we weren't that close.
There's
We
a
were
lot
at
of.
we were at the top.
It's a very, very treeful and very high place.
I might go back in the winter and see if I can find the video card.
Yeah, we could do that. Because you never know. I mean, it'd probably be destroyed by then. I mean,
Would it?
I don't know. I don't know if water would hurt it.
It would be inside it'd be protected inside probably.
Most likely. It's slightly exposed, though, it's not.
Yeah, sort of. I don't know.
I have no doubt that the drone by now is trash. I mean, you should see the rain out there right now. It's pelting.
Yeah, I
down.
know that.
But as far as the card, I mean, in winter time, if we can check without snow, of course. Sure.
Well, just once the frost comes, because number one, you want the grass to start dying off. You want the grass to start dying off, and you
the
want
bugs to be gone too.
the bugs to be gone. You want the bugs to be gone, the frost, and possibly a first light snowfall or whatever would be okay. I wouldn't want it to get deep, but at least then we can take a look around without feeling like we're in the jungle.
Yeah, it really is a jungle there. Like there was grass like all the way up to like my hips.
Well, and that's the problem. And I was looking around because I had a sunrise like that, and I was looking around, and I had enough light. The light was coming up fast enough, and I was looking around and I'm thinking to myself, okay, that grass canopy was strong enough to support that drone.
Probably, yeah.
Or if the at the very least, if it went through,
It wouldn't know. You would.
there would have been a noticeable mark, because I could see the paths we walked through it the other day.
Yeah.
So it was like, oof, but yeah. So I don't know, but well, we'll see. As far as I haven't purchased anything yet, so I'm trying to decide. Apparently, it's transferable, but at the same time, I'm hearing it's only that We Care thing or whatever the hell it is. It's only good for a year or 2 years. I haven't quite figured out what it's good for. How many years it's good for?
It's called We Care too.
No, it's not called We Care. It's I'm just using the name.
I know what it is. Like, I read that one protects lost drones, but I don't know.
Flyaways, but the difference between flyaways is
I like seeing that curve there of the old trackage.
there's a difference with the flyaways. You still, I forget how there's something that they do with flyaways on certain models or something, but accidental losses or
It's
something.
basically any loss. It's not your fault.
Yeah, but then that's covered by warranty.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So then, what's the point of it? That's the real question.
I don't know. I'd have to look into it. You can look into it. I sent an FAQ over. But
Okay.
anyways, anything else to talk about? Not really.
I presume you talked about the CTC panel and stuff.
Not really. I talked a little bit about it, but that's about it. Anyways, I think that's it for now. We're gonna do our own thing. Not much else to talk about, but anyways, talk to you later. Have a good one.